Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Ones Tarot. My name's Carmen, and I'm still laughing because I think my thumbnail is funny. I'm probably making a really dumb face, but I think it's funny because, red flags. Yay, red flags. Pay attention to the red flags is the first card that came through. The signs are cautioning you. And then we have reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. So not only is it, red flags, it's red flags that you'll recognize. So caution, be careful. I feel like I'm reading for somebody who knows exactly what's going to happen. They, I think, have a pretty good grasp on intuition, so I'm not too worried about you. But let's call in spirit with a little bit of wind chime. That's kind of perfect, right? What's up, dude? You did. I hope everyone's having a great night. If you are interested in a personal reading, my email address is in the description box below. Let's see. Also, let me know, you guys, if you want me to try to do like a live where you can pay to do a one question reading. I just don't know if people really want to do that. I'm the kind of person where I just assume everyone wants to have those answers like privately, but if you want me to do one, I will. Otherwise, let's dive in. This is the Energy Oracle. What else do we have? I figured you weren't. All right. We have the World, number 29. This is somebody who already knows you, and I think they suspect you can help them out of a difficult situation. But I think this person doesn't really like to meet new people. So this could be, hey, I'm single, my relationship ended, and I don't really like to be by myself, so I'm just gonna walk my ass right back to you and see if, hey, what you doing? Are you free? You want to hang out? What's up? And I think you're gonna be like, whoa, my red flag alert has been going off, and I just need to know why you're here. Like, what made you think you should come back? So this is somebody who I think either you worked with or you were a part of a community with this person. You might have dated this person, but I think you already know their trouble. That's the main point. All right. We have the Queen of Wands trying to fall out. Let's see if she comes back out. 10 of Cups. High Priestess in the reverse. 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. I didn't even really talk about the Garden and the Gate. My bad. So the Garden and the Gate is a reference to a little bit of concern or hesitation when it comes to leaving a place or a like comfort zone, right? I can see that there are things out there I would enjoy, interacting with, or maybe there's people I haven't talked to in a while, but I want to stay in my yard. I like to be, this would be like a hermit energy, right? But with the High Priestess in the reverse, 5 of Pentacles in the reverse, this is somebody who is, I think, invading this person's space. Whoever is like, I'm just hanging out with myself for a little bit. I think that's who's getting a visit from a person from the past. And you're like, probably would have been just fine without that. Yes. Hello again. What's going on, Deuterino? Hey, look, there's Jess. What's happening? We've got the Sun and the 3 of Swords in the reverse. And the Knight of Swords. This is communication that's coming through. and you see it differently because you know more now than you did when you dealt with this person originally, you know? I love you too. This is just like, you know what? You might think that I'm going to fall for the same tricks because you think of me as the person that I was when you knew me. You don't realize now that I have like totally worked on. I'm trying to see if I. Nothing gets by me now because I have this magnifying glass. I can figure out if you're lying to me. I can figure out if, I don't know, you have bad intentions, bad taste in music. I can figure it all out because I'm enlightened. You know, I'm not going to fall for the same tricks, which is why we have the pay attention to the red flags. You're going to be able to discern that this person is still stuck in the same patterns or doesn't have the best of intentions. If they left things kind of on a sour note, they're not going to hold themselves accountable or apologize. I think it's just going to be kind of clear to you, right? Hello, Kayla. How's it going? Queen of Pentacles. Two of Wands in the reverse and the Nine of Wands in the reverse. I think this is someone you offered loyalty to, whether that was in a platonic way or you were on a team together and you tried to make sure that you were a good team player. But this was somebody that you found to be unpredictable or unreliable. You know, if I had to, you know, go on some game show, I don't know, if you had to be on Family Feud with me, I wouldn't invite you because I couldn't rely. You probably wouldn't even show up on time, and you definitely wouldn't guess the right things. Just saying. So this Queen of Pentacles, whoever I'm doing the reading for, who's getting the advice to pay attention to the red flags, this is somebody who has realized, whoever this past person is, you kind of make things difficult, you know? And the Queen of Pentacles has already done some work to change their life. Perhaps a new job, perhaps for some, a new relationship. But there's this person coming back from the past and they're basically viewing you as the one that got away or a missed opportunity, or I'm sure, be able to convince you to spend a little more time with me. And they may be a little bit overly confident. I don't know if I'd be saying 100% of you are like, oh, come on in, let me get you some hot chocolate. Some of you might be like, look what the cat dragged in, or out. You can stay out there or leave. You're not coming in here. Hello, Matt. How's it going? Hello, love is the trend. Some people never do change. And you know what? God bless them. I hope they do. But I have patience, but I don't have that much patience. We've got number 22. This is about decisions that affect the long term, right? Major, not like what am I going to wear in the morning? This is what kind of career do I want to pursue? This is where do I want to live? Do I want to be in this relationship? Do I want to follow the advice? This is an important, how do I want to live my life question. And then this little fox, I like foxes, okay, you guys? Remember this right there? But this is not my favorite kind of fox right here. This is, oh, Goody. You again. This is somebody feeling like maybe you're a people pleaser or you still are a people pleaser. And they're going to find out that you have changed. I kind of wish I could be there to watch their reaction, like make some popcorn and be like, oh, this is going to be good. They think it's not going to happen that way. But then I would probably ruin it. You know what I mean? The person coming back from your past would be like, could you like shut up? I'm trying to do something here. Who is this? Be like the peanut gallery, but with popcorn. All right, so we've got the stars and the house, number 16 and number 4. Where was I going to go with that? Number 4. This is somebody who was previously pretty close to you. And I think things ended because the way you wanted to live your life was different. So keep in mind that could be platonic or romantic, right? Sometimes friendships don't last because this is how you want to spend your weekend and this is how I want to spend my weekend. Or you want to be in a relationship and have a family and, you don't. There was something that sent you both on different paths. And this person, it's like they looked up your GPS, like, how do I get back there? I know I chose a different path, but this person, I want to see them again. All right, let's ask why this person wants to see you again. That sounded like I don't understand why anyone want to see you. I just want to be real clear. You are awesome. You're Queen of Pentacles. Look at you. Putting off that white dress. This is somebody who I don't think has the best of intentions, which is why I posed the question. That's awesome. What else do we have? 6 of Swords. Yeah, see, this Queen of Pentacles has been working on their home life, domestic bliss. Things have been improving and they feel more independent or able to like make things happen than they have in a long time. Good for you, Queen of Pentacles. That's why this person's like, hey, so you want to fix my life? Yeah? And you did such a good job with yours. Why don't you just fix mine? Hello, Shaner. How are you doing? Oh, I don't know if I speak that much German. Nope, I don't. Sprechen Sie, did they just say English? Help. Das ist verboten. The Tower in the reverse and the Ace of Cups in the reverse. This person's coming back around expecting like, hello, I'm here. Have you missed me? I'm sure you have. I came back around because I wanted to grace you with my presence. And you're going to be like, I'm on the phone. Can you like wait out there? Like, not at all impressed. You're like, oh, okay. And they really do feel like you're going to be stoked. You're going to be like over the moon. Hooray! Look at us go. So they might be just a little bit disappointed at the welcome that they get. Like, what? No red carpet? You didn't make me a home-cooked meal or buy me a present? It's okay. You can take me out to dinner. So nice of you. Thank you. I just don't have the time. I'm busy washing my hair. Hey, it takes effort, okay, you guys? We have the Empress and the 2 of Wands in the reverse again. And I feel like I've worked real hard, okay, to get where I am. I'm not going to be backtracking and going back to the same crap. I'm just not. This person has underestimated you. This person has just kind of like assumed that you're not going to like that you're not going to be able to resist them, but you see them as like a waste of your time. You're like, oh, gee, I wonder if it'll be a different ending than the last time. I don't need to know. I'm good. I think I'm going to paint my toenails instead. See, you could be my statistician. Come on now, Jess. Think about it. All right. 10 of Pentacles. Ace of Wands. 8 of Swords. The thing is, this comfort or stability or independence that you have acquired or demonstrated. I mean, we've got the 9 of Pentacles, which is pre-Empress energy, and the Empress. So this is, I take care of myself. I know what to do to be, self-sufficient. I don't need anybody else. And that is what's drawing this person back. For some of you, it's specifically, I don't think I can get you, so now I want to see if I can get you. You know what I mean? Like, you're so independent or so like, I'm not really looking for love, that it's a game to them. They're like, really? Game on. I'm going to get you back. You just watch. So that's why this reading is here to warn you. They might literally just gamify everything in their life. Do you know what I mean? Like Wheel of Fortune here, looking like it's a board game. They want to see what happens. Even if you tell them to get lost, they're going to be like, no. How about no? I just want to see what happens. It's like a cat with a little, toy mouse. But with the 8 of Swords, I think they are missing that part where you do a little recon. They haven't really clocked you yet. They haven't figured out that you have changed. So I think they expect you to be a little bit more of a pushover than you really are. They might sign up for a game that they regret. I'm just going to put it that way. The Lovers, the 9 of Swords, and the 9 of Cups. Sometimes there are people that feel that the choice is always theirs. I have a line of people that want to be with me, and today I feel like you. And that could be this person. They are finding they are outmatched. They are batting out of their league. Is that what it is? This is no longer within their playing field. And they think that they can just waltz back in here and convince this Empress to get involved again. And exactly like Nick says, access denied. They're going to end up freaking out, maybe privately, maybe in front of the Empress, because they're not going to get what they want. It's a beautiful thing when there are people out there that are so used to hearing the word yes all the time, and then they finally get to hear the word no. It's really lovely to see. I'm being kind of a jerk, okay? Because this is somebody who thinks they can just control you, and they're wrong. And I'm proud of you because you're like, no. You got me all wrong, see? You're gonna see. This is somebody who's like, oh, I didn't know you didn't like me anymore. What? This is weird. What do I do? Is it broken? Is this thing on? I was funny and romantic. Why aren't you spooning? You should be in love with me. We've got the Moon and the Knight of Swords and the Ten of Wands. So this person feels like they can just waltz right back in, say that they want to have some time or they're interested in you again. But what they walk in to find is that you're over it. You're like, no, thanks, but no. This 10 of Wands could also be somebody who's literally like, I'm busy. Thanks, but no. I'm working, or I'm in a relationship. This person does not get the answer that they wanted. I like that too, Nick. That's perfect. Yeah, exactly. 10 of Cups again. Fool. Page of Wands or Knave of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. So because this person felt like they could, just kind of do whatever they want or play with people's hearts, walk away and leave things unresolved, now they're finding that other people are actually able to do that as well. Oh yeah, no, like, so let me just explain it to you. So you know how like you stopped talking to me and then you weren't interested in me anymore and you were talking to somebody new, and then I had to like focus on other things and like move on with my life. So now we're at that point in my life where things have switched and now I'm the one who's walked away and you came back and you want me to no. See, I'm walking away. Does that make sense now? Okay. You're like, no. It's just not going to happen. This person did not expect you to reject them. This person did not expect you to be disinterested. They think very highly of themselves, but they're wrong when it comes to how you feel about them or how you see them. They might have other people that are like super in love with them. You are not one of them. We have the Chariot, the Sun, and Death in the reverse. To me, this is, you must be this tall to ride this ride, and you haven't grown. You haven't become a new version of yourself. You haven't learned lessons. You haven't challenged your perception of yourself or the world. You are the same old, boring, selfish person. No, we don't have to say that to people, okay? We want everyone to like learn their lessons, figure things out, go through that spiritual awakening, and we don't need to like kick them when they're down. But at the same time, if this person feels like they can swing back through and you're going to be like, oh my gosh, thank you for blessing me with your energy. This is so cool. How long are you staying this time? 21 minutes? Cool. Thank you. No. This person's realizing that you have elevated your value of yourself enough to have requirements. You don't get to hang out with me, be my friend, or date me, or work with me, or whatever this is, unless you have similarly sought out the truth. If you haven't, then I don't really have time for you, because you're going to be talking about things that I don't care about, you know? We have the Devil, 5 of Wands, and the reverse. Yeah. This is like, I don't want to fight to go backwards. I don't want to rehash the same thing. It's clear to me that you still think too highly of yourself. It's clear to me that you don't think you need to work on yourself. And that's one of the best ways for me to know that you need to work on yourself. Healing is not something that you finish and then, okay, now we can just like live the rest of our lives and everything is great. Healing is an ongoing process. And this Queen of Pentacles is willing to end that connection or, not reconcile with somebody because it doesn't seem like you've changed your perception. It doesn't seem like you've changed at all. And that's exactly what I've been working on. So they didn't catch up. This is the signs of the times. Yeah, that can be true, Shaner. Doesn't make it any less worth it. Hello, Michelle. How are you doing? We have Number 38, succulence and resilience. And I was just talking about healing. So in other words, okay, this might seem a little bit harsh, but this is how I'm reading this. I don't have enough water to make sure all of the plants are alive in the entire desert. Okay, water's a little bit difficult to come by in the desert, so you're gonna have to chill. This is like saying, I am here to make sure that I am taken care of, right? I have to put my own, what is it, like air mask on an airplane before I take care of anyone else, right? So at the end of the day, the amount that I have left over after I take care of myself is what I can share with other people. And the way I decide whether or not I share that with you is whether or not you have 18 red flags hanging out your backpack. It's actually 19. Way too many. So this person's saying, I got requirements. I'm not here to like just make you feel better about yourself. This is a focus on their own healing or saying, I can't really do that for you. You have to like take care of yourself. All right. This is the Gypsy Oracle. What else do we have? Reunion and conversation in the reverse. Is that what that is? Yep. This is knock, knock. Did you hear something? Me, no, me either. Invitation declined. Even the reunion card itself, that chick looks kind of disinterested. Like, why am I here? I don't know. This is, I'm not interested. I don't see what this is gonna do except for cause some toxic rehashing of the past. It's like the price of admission or readmission to my life is, have you like demonstrated that you're working on yourself? Are you okay with ego death? Do you know what spiritual awakening is? Are you down with accountability? Is that your thing? Does that turn you on? You know, like, let me see that you have a desire to work on yourself. We have pleasure seekers in the reverse and constancy in the reverse. And I think this person fails at that test. You know, if I'm going to pretend that I've been working on myself, it's quite challenging to maintain a fake energy, right? This person is coming out as the Empress. Whoever you are, you're not easy to fool. They can't come out here and pretend that they got the same Empress or, you know, Emperor energy consistently. It's just not going to happen. So these red flags are going to be more and more obvious to the Empress. We have prison in the reverse. Old woman. I just heard I'm too old for this shit. So our Empress is basically saying, look, like, maybe I have different standards than I did back then. Maybe I have standards that are too high according to some people, but they're my standards and I get to create them. I am not going to play the same games that I did when I was younger. I don't have the same patience that I had when I was younger. I'm just fine on my own. I don't need to be in a relationship to be happy. And if you can't show that you're interested in, you know, personal development, then nothing between us will develop. You know what I'm saying? So we have the widower card. Okay. And the cheerfulness card. That's an interesting pair. So this makes me feel like one big clue for our Empress is that this person from your past is going to demonstrate like a poor reading the room ability. They're going to be loud and obnoxious when they should be reverent or, chill, deferring to other people to see how they're handling things. Hello, Grant. But this is somebody who doesn't seem to respect tradition or is like a little embarrassing in public. This is the Crow Tarot. What else do we have? That's a good song. Two of Cups. Six of Swords in the reverse. Three of Pentacles. See, the thing is, when our connection started to have issues, the way you handled it told me a lot about who you are. So this Empress is basically saying the red flags are hard to miss, and I only associate with people that I can trust. Can you demonstrate that you are trustworthy? It's not really an easy question to ask, But I think we have a realization on the part of this person from the past that if I want to be hanging around somebody like this Empress, I'm going to have to work on myself. Maybe I have a nice smile or good jokes, but I'm going to have a little bit more to offer. So I do think they're going to be rejected. I do think this Empress is like, I don't have time for you. But I think it's going to end up having a positive impact because this person is going to be called out the way they probably need to be, right? Hey, maybe you need to work on this. Maybe you should address that. It's a reality check. This rejection is something that gets them back on track or helps them at least be aware that they have this opportunity. Not everyone's going to do it. It's free will, you guys. But there's somebody here who's going to be like, I think I've maybe been a little bit silly and ignored my intuition. If I really thought about things differently, then I'd be in a different situation. Nine of Wands. So this is, I think, the beginning of a spiritual awakening, this rejection. Somebody realizing, maybe you're right. Maybe I need to work on something here. Instead of always making everything about how other people are, a lot of people will avoid the work they need to do on themselves by focusing externally. Who can I judge or who can I get in, a fight with or whatever, so that I don't have to think about what I need to be doing. Nine of Wands, Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Nine of Swords. Really? It's 3 nines in a row, so clearly that's an important number. This is concern over doing something different, listening to your intuition. There's nervousness and anxiety because if I really do decide to do something different, if I live my life differently, I don't know what to expect. It's going to be different. But that's part of the fun, right? It's like this person's willing to give it a try, but they do have to learn the lesson a little bit the hard way. This is What's the News? It's a valid question, Jess. We have Spilling the Beans, Red Flagged, and My Boo. So even though you were hoping I was going to look for, more time to hang out with you, or maybe even try to get in a relationship with you. I mean, how perfect is the red flag card right now? I have already decided it's a no, because I know the warning signs now, and I'm not going to ignore them. And you might be a little upset with me. You might not like to hear it, but I'm going to tell you the truth. No. I think they're going to be a little mad. Just a little mad. This is the Poe Tarot. I don't read these in the reverse, by the way. So we've got Judgment and the Ten of Candles. There was a loud blast as of many trumpets. There was a harsh grating as of 1,000 thunders. And all I loved alone. So this is a pretty significant moment, and it maybe wasn't expected to be, you know, maybe it was just, oh, I'm going to come back around and hang out with this person that I used to date briefly, or, you know, whatever I knew for like 3 weeks back then. And I'm sure they'll be super excited to see me. But this rejection ends up echoing, causing like reverberations or ripple effects, making them think about what they've really been pursuing or what kind of energy they've been broadcasting. So rejection is protection for you in terms of them walking away initially. But also when you reject them, you help them understand that they have been operating perhaps under the wrong approach. Knight of Quills, which is the Knight of Swords. Wait, what is it? Yeah. The object, truth, or the satisfaction of the intellect, and the object, passion, or the excitement of the heart, are, although attainable, to a certain extent in poetry, far more readily attainable in prose. It's like a little bit uncomfortable for this person from your past to accept the fact that maybe they've got some things they need to work on. Maybe the reasons that you state for not wanting to entertain any additional time with them are valid. They're actually digesting and processing what you tell them and realizing that maybe other people have said the same thing, or maybe they've been wondering if they need to make those changes. So I think you really highlight for this person what they could potentially change to be a happier person. With the High Priestess, I'm really happy to see this because remember we had the High Priestess in the reverse. Your rejection of this person, this red flag, enables them to finally tune into their intuition. So it's a selfless deed. You rejecting them is actually helping them. Let my heart be still a moment and this mystery explore. So it's a bummer that you rejected me, but it's actually a blessing because it's helping me understand what I should be working on, what I need to be doing with my time. I hope not, Illuminati. Hello, Pharaoh. How are you doing? You're right. But they can graduate from that. Let's get a few from the Pause Tarot as a little send off for you. Even though I kind of wanted to end on that High Priestess, just kind of want a little additional positivity for you. Or no, I guess it's closed for the night. There's that Knight of Swords again, and the Page of Cups in the reverse. sorry, I'm not interested, ends up bringing the truth to somebody. It's like, I can't deny it. It's right in front of my face. You might be the first person that actually tells them what you don't like about them. Maybe everybody else is like content to just ghost or pretend that they're not upset over something. Whereas you might be the one that's just like, hey, guess what? Here's what I don't like about you, and here's why things have changed. I'm not afraid to tell you. I can't trust you. If I can't trust you, I'm not going to be your bestie. I'm not going to be your date. Seven of Swords in the reverse, Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah. I think you are the first person to really be honest with them and say, that's it. This is the line in the sand for me, and I can't trust you. So therefore, you know, you can just like keep it moving. And this is what trips them up long enough where they start to question whether they have overextended themselves in terms of confidence, ego, selfishness. Magician in the reverse. This is maybe I have done things wrong, or maybe I'm not as great as I thought I was. This is a little bit of reflection. And I don't really like to make people think less of themselves. I want you all to love yourself and think about how awesome you are. But this is somebody who needs a little bit of an ego death, because they assume anytime I come back around, you want to hang out with me. And that's generous. All right, I'm going to leave it there. I love you all. Thank you for the likes and the subscribes. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you on the next reading. Toodles.